G'day guys, and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I am going to be giving you my round 20 tips. Now if you can't tell, I am feeling horrible today. I don't know what's wrong. I've definitely got flu-like symptoms. I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to try and get through this one as quick as possible. So it probably works better for you guys because it's a lot shorter, a lot less content, and a lot less of me talking to take in. So I'm not going to go over how I went in round 19. You can obviously see it here. We got 2 out of 5, horrible week, but we move forward and we go through to round 20. So let's get these tips in. Round 20 tips, let's bloody do it. All right, so the first game we've got is the Raiders against the Warriors. Now, the Warriors normally do have a good record here at GIO Stadium. They've won 6 out of their last 10 games there. I'm going to mute that, otherwise I'm going to have all these notifications. They've won the last 3 games against the Raiders, 2 of them being in New Zealand though. The other one was in Canberra. The Raiders have lost 4 of their last 4 games. So 4 of their last 5 games, that's 4 in a row. Warriors have won 2 of their last 5. So both sides are not playing all that great, to be honest. Neither side's really too affected by Origin. Obviously, Mitch Barnett will likely, I would say, be rested for this game. But outside of that, not too many changes made. I am going to go the home team here, though. I believe they are the underdogs in this one, but I think they can get the job done. I know the Warriors have a pretty good record over there in Canberra, but I think the Raiders will win this one. I think it'll be a very close game. As I said, 4 points, but yeah, I'm backing in the Raiders there. All right, next up, we've got the Rabbitohs against the Tigers. This is actually being played in Gosford. The Tigers actually have a better record than the Rabbitohs in Gosford, I believe. However, the Rabbitohs have won 7 of their last 9 games against the Tigers, winning the last 3 games by 14, 20 and 26 respectively. The last game the Tigers beat the Rabbitohs was in 2022, where the Tigers won by 1 point. So realistically, look, I do think the Rabbitohs win this one and win it quite convincingly, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, Rabbits and Gosford, I think, get the job done there. All right, next up, we've got the Warriors, the Knights against the Broncos. Knights in slightly better form than the Broncos. Prior to their loss this week, they had won 2 of their last 5. Now, obviously, they've still won 2 of their last 5, but pretty poor loss there to Manly. Broncos have lost 6 games in a row, so that is very disappointing for them. They're definitely going to look for a bounce-back game this week. I think the Broncos probably win this one, but I just don't know. I don't know who backs up from Origin. I don't know what the teams realistically will look like. As you know, I always do these recordings on Sunday after the last game, and this week, if I lose my voice, there won't be too many more recordings, to be honest. I don't know how I'm going to get my AFL tipping yet, but hey, it is what it is. The Broncos, look, they've been on a bit of a winning run against the Knights, winning 4 of their last 7 games, and that was 4 in a row that they've won against Newcastle. So I do think the Broncos, based off form against the Knights, should win this one, but again, definitely a game that could go either way. All right, next up, we've got the Roosters against the Storm, and the Storm have won 9 of their last 10 games against the Roosters, and they've got a pretty, obviously Storm have a great record at Amy Park. Roosters, not so good of a record. I think the Storm should win this one. I don't think it'll be a convincing win, but I do think Storm will get the job done there, so I am backing in the home side in that one. All right, next up, we've got the Panthers against the Dolphins. This is at Bluebet Stadium. Obviously, these teams have only met once. They played in round round 20 last year. So same round last year, to be honest. Panthers winning that one 24-14. And look, I'd love to say Dolphins win this game. I just can't see it happening. I am going to back in the Panthers here, and I do think they get a pretty easy win over the Dolphins. Unfortunately, I would love the Dolphins to win this one. Just can't see it happening. All right, second last game on the Sunday. We've got the Sea Eagles against the Titans. Titans, they've actually got a pretty good record at Brookie, but Manly, they've been playing some really good footy. Got a good win this weekend over the Knights. Yeah, look, the Titans, they've won 3 in a row as well, so you can't rule them out. And they've also won 3 out of their last 5 games. Obviously, those 3 in a row. They lost 2, and prior to that, they also beat the Broncos in round 12. Manly, they've won 3 of their last 5, so both sides pretty similar with form. Look, I just can't go past Manly. I am sorry, Titans fans. I think they'll put up a good fight, the Titans, but I've got Manly winning that one, to be fair. All right, and then to wrap up the weekend, look, I think obviously Storm and Roosters is the game of the round, but I reckon this is a close second, to be honest. Bulldogs and Cowboys. I think this will be a really, really good game. The Bulldogs actually have a pretty good record up there in North Queensland. However, the Cowboys have won 4 of their last 6 games against the Doggies. Form-wise, Dogs have won 4 from 5. 4 games in the last 5 they've played. Cowboys have won 3 out of their last 5. So I think this is going to be a very close game, very closely contested. And I think this is definitely a game where the Bulldogs need to win to sort of flex, as Clarkey would say, to flex their premiership muscle. Look, I do think the Dogs can be contenders, but I think they need to. This is a game they need to go out and win. And I am going to go. Apparently, the Cowboys are favourites in this one. So I am going to go the upset and back in the Bulldogs. But that one I am uncertain about. All right, let's go through these tips and I'll give you my anytime try scorer and margin. So Raiders, Warriors, I'm going Raiders 1-12. Anytime try scorer, give me Jordan Rapana. All right, Rabbitohs, Tigers. I think Rabbitohs with this one 13+. And I'm taking Alex Johnston as an anytime try scorer. Next up, Broncos 1-12 over Newcastle. If he does back up, I'm going Selwyn Cobbo, anytime try scorer. Storm, Roosters. Storm obviously winning this one for me, 1-12. And I am going to go... I'm going to go Ali Katoa to score any time in that one. Panthers, Dolphins, if they have their players backing up, I think Panthers win this one 13+. And I am going to go... Give me Sunil Turuva if he plays in this game. Anytime try scorer. Manly against the Titans. Obviously backing in Manly here. I'm going to say 1-12. I think they will keep it relatively close. And I'm going to go Turbo to score any time in that one. And then to wrap up the weekend, Bulldogs 1-12 over the Cowboys. And I am going to go Matty Burton, anytime try scorer. All right, guys, let me know your tips down below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.